Off the Rack. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
Today we're going to review Batman number 16.
Written by Tom King.
With art by David Finch.
Came out last week from DC Comics. Ben, what'd you think of Batman 16?
I hated most of this book.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah. A lot of it was not good. The only parts I really enjoyed were the conversations between, let's see, Dick, Jason, Damian, and Duke. I thought that was the only good part.
Okay. Tiffany?
I had some issues with this, but like, okay, I had some issues with this. I have some totally unproven theories about this that are never gonna happen, and I got one really cool takeaway from this book.
Nice. Well, just a really quick thought about what I felt about this book. I really liked it when I first read it. I thought like, oh, we're getting back to basics. We're finally getting into the nitty gritty of like Batman in Gotham with the Bat family and everything. And then I read it again because I had this sneaking suspicion that I was bamboozled. And yeah, I was tricked into thinking that this was really good. And again, I was not into it. The dialogue is overly simplistic. Batman is like a monosyllabic like lunatic, and there's some motivations for the characters that I have never seen before in his like 70-year history. So overall, I mean, like I really liked how the art was done. I guess we should talk about the art first.
Okay.
David Finch is back on the title, and I thought he did some really nice work. Every time the Batman's on the page, he looks awesome, and the action scenes are very well choreographed. I don't know, just all the Batman stuff really works. I really enjoyed it. What'd you guys think?
No, go ahead.
The art was pretty good. Frankly, it didn't impact me a lot, but I really enjoyed the entire diner scene, or rather the fast food scene, I should say.
Yeah.
The fact that there's someone in the Batman costume, like, taking the order, and he looks so pathetic, like you want to punch him in the face, and that's Batman? You're like, okay, how is Bruce reacting to this?
Right. Yeah.
I imagine him being really upset. And he did look that the entire time. He was just stern. He's like, that's not me.
I don't want to be here. It reminded me of that moment from Batman Beyond when Terry makes Bruce go see the Batman musical. And he's like, this is not what I want to be seeing.
I met David Finch.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's a really nice guy. He's incredibly talented. The man can give an interview while drawing. Literally, like, I interviewed him.
That's impressive.
He had everybody, like, in the line sit down like it was story time while I interviewed him, and he drew things, and I was like, this is amazing. And I think he's an incredibly skilled artist. That said, I had some issues with the art.
Okay.
I had some issues
Oh, it's going to be a compliment sandwich.
Yeah, right? I had some issues with some of the visual cues that were in the diner scene. Why is Wonder Woman there? Shouldn't that be a Bat family member?
Yeah. Because the person in the back was.
Yeah, it was
know.
like Robin and Batman in the front, and
Right?
then Wonder Woman.
There's the scene right before Batman like is leaving the table, and like you see throughout the entire sequence there, Dick, Jason, Dick and Jason have food, and Duke has a drink, and then they pan up, and we're seeing an overhead as he's leaving. Both of their food setups are completely gone. It's not just the food's gone. Any evidence of them having eaten are gone.
Yeah, and it's not
Duke's cup is gone.
And it's not a time jump,
right?
Where they might have cleaned their plates at some point.
No, it's just and like that. Like I don't know. Like I have such a I kind of have a high regard for David Finch, and like that's just one of those things where I'm like it gets lost sometimes in the shuffle.
Maybe it's storytelling. Maybe when Bruce hits the table and says enough, it frightens the food away.
Hang on. That's part of my theory. That's kind of I think it's neat, but it doesn't work.
Okay,
at
well,
all.
let's hear it.
You want to hear my theory right
yes,
now?
I do want to hear your theory.
Because this kind of goes into the writing, too, because, like, I did not care for the diner scene at all. It seemed a little too hand-fisted. You had, like, each of the Robins who had died talking about it, and I was like, that's weird.
They talk about their own deaths?
Why are they meeting in a public place?
To talk about Bat stuff.
Yeah, like, not like Batman. Like, who knows who's around, you know what I mean? Like, that's just so... It didn't fit with what, in my mind, Batman is. What if this is Batman stuck in his own mind? And this is, like, the diner sequence and, like, the Catwoman sequence and all of it is his brain putting things together. He's gathered the Bat family there, and it's like he's saying goodbye to them, in a sense, by saying, I don't want you, I don't need you. You know what I mean? Like, the disappearing food, that could be all part of it. The fact that each of their cups was their symbol.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen.
So
that's not what it is.
Well, how long has he been doing this? Could it be that, like, Because I remember during the I Am Suicide arc, when Bane breaks Batman's back again and then throws him in a pit,
Yeah.
people were like, so he just set his back in place and
Yeah,
everything
like,
was fine?
he could still be there.
He could still be, like, hallucinating or something, or Psycho-Pirates making him think that, like, he made it out of there. Because it's rare that we'll see, like, a well-orchestrated plan in the Batman books,
Yeah.
and it just worked perfectly, like it
Yeah.
did in I Am Suicide.
And then why is there a Batmite meal?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like,
And
there's
Batmite...
a lot of...
And it could be anything, actually. If it's that, if it's like a fever dream or a hallucination or something, it could be either because it's Rebirth, like maybe Batmite's back, or more likely it's like he's either having a fever dream or a Psycho-Pirate hallucination, or like it could be like that episode of Batman Animated Series with Mad Hatter,
Yeah.
where he's like his brain is trying to break itself free from its pleasure.
From its entrapments.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, like the last two issues. Remember when like he has sex with Catwoman on a roof, and like it's and it's also referring to two different continuities, neither of which are in the New 52 continuity. Because
Yeah.
like when Batman and Catwoman are talking about like when they last met,
Yeah.
Catwoman remembers year one, and Batman remembers like the Golden Age.
Uh-huh. I don't know why. My brain was like, that's clearly what's
Maybe because
happening
it's
here.
really weird.
It was a little bit
Yeah.
weird. Like,
I mean, first of all, okay, I get the idea, the fun of creating a bat-themed McDonald's
Yes.
in the
here's the
DC
thing.
universe.
If that existed here, would I go to it? Yes.
Yeah. But it's also really weird that, like, in a McDonald's, they have serial murderers. You know, like, there's a Zaz-themed window there.
Yep.
You know what Zaz is, right? Like, they have the marks.
The tick marks?
Yeah, that's not just, like, fun, whimsical ways of counting. Those are scars he puts into his flesh that signify a soul he has murdered.
Right, like, oh, honey, do you want to sit at the Riddler booth or
Yeah,
the
guy who
Scar
terrorized us?
Flesh
Yeah, or...
booth?
Yeah.
How about the Ivy salad? You know, and then it has "not poison" written over it in crayon.
Right.
Who orders that?
Great theory. I guarantee you that's not what
That's not
happens.
what's happening.
Ah, that's better than anything else that's going on in this book.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just, like, initially, that's what I thought it was. And then we get, later on, one of my favorite Batman lines ever.
Yes.
That Batman doesn't say.
Right. Yeah, the sequence that I'm sure that you're referring to is when they're on the roof, Catwoman's lured Batman by using the bat signal.
Yeah.
And their little conversation is interrupted by Gordon.
Immediately, which I thought was...
Kind of convenient. Like, because he doesn't live there.
No.
I mean, like, it's pretty fast.
Right, and I guess they have some sort of indicator that lets you know when the
When the
light's
bat
on.
signal's on.
But,
I
like-
think it's when you see it.
Right, but, like, and of course they essentially chase her away. She's gotten away, and Gordon says, "Damn it, Batman!"
Yeah, like, damn it, Jenkins, the toner's out again! Damn it, Batman, you let Catwoman get away!
You could have helped us.
Yeah, it's...
I could have, yes. Who says that if
F
Batman?
you dick!
I just like, damn it, Batman!
Damn it, Batman!
Told you not to wear the damn mask.
Yes!
Damn you! Did you bang on the roof again? Batman!
I just like, I
Damn
kind of
it.
like,
There's evidence everywhere.
I just like Gordon treating him like he's one of the guys.
Yeah. Damn it, Batman.
I said I wanted a jelly donut.
Damn it!
This is a Boston cream. I don't want that.
I don't like that.
I have lactose issues.
Damn it, Batman! Batman number 16, written by Tom King with art by David Finch. Can we recommend this book?
Oh no.
I don't know if I can recommend it or not, because, like, my theory, which is not true, I'm like, that's cool!
If you're right, I recommend this book with high marks. If not, I still recommend it because I think the book is cool. Because here's the other thing: if it's a dream, it makes everything work. Like
Because it's nonsensical.
because like Year One and Golden Age.
There's an element of, if this is real, it is real. I'm not even gonna say if it is.
Right.
It is real. That Batman is preparing to die, clearly.
Right, because they refer to it at the end of the first Gotham arc.
Right.
I am Gotham. Whoever's narrating says, like, you know, and then Batman will die.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, we're getting there.
But, like, he knows it himself. He's pushing the Robins away.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to push anyone and everyone he can away
and he's
from
he's
him.
tying up loose ends. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta fix Gotham Girl before Bane kills me or
Yep.
something.
Are we going to talk about the last page reveal?
Oh, the last page reveals a fake out.
It has to be.
It
Oh,
has
no
to
question.
be. And, like, that kind of, like, look, if it isn't, like, wow, Tom King.
Yeah, like, oh, they have a lot of faith in Tom King, and they're
Right.
letting him do whatever he wants.
And if it is, I immediately thought of the Snyder run.
Oh, Death of the Family?
Yes.
Yes. If you're not familiar with Death of the Family, in that story arc, Joker captures the entire Bat family, and then tricks them into thinking that he cut off all their faces.
Yes.
And at that point, with the New 52, and it was kind of like the first big story arc of the Joker, you thought, like, maybe they did that.
Yeah.
But then, of course, it's a big fake out.
Yeah.
We already had that big moment, is what you're
right.
saying.
And, like, it's not exactly the same, but it just, it like, called back to that.
It reminded you of
back
that.
to Yeah.
But it's also, like, it was a big fake out. Like, they didn't kill 3 Robins.
That's my assumption.
Sorry. Yeah. Don't even worry about assuming it. Didn't happen. No. Bane killed 3 dudes and then, like, strung them up and put them in their costumes and, like, just to scare... It's a message.
How many people know where Batman's cave is?
I mean, like, Joker knows, Bane knows, Catwoman knows. Riddler hasn't figured it out yet, but Two-Face knows. Enough.
So, you know, I'm just saying.
It's kind of a shitty place to keep your cave.
No wonder they had the meeting place.
At the restaurant.
At the restaurant. I mean,
he's like, this is actually more unexpected.
Yeah.
Oh, Alfred's a mole!
I will say, I liked the scene between Batman and Alfred.
Yeah.
Those were
cool.
nice.
That went on a little too long for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I'm gonna keep... Because you don't ask for help. I'm gonna say this like 5 more times. Are you sure? Oh, it may. Oh, okay. Oh, well, sir.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well,
Like,
that's...
Jesus Christ, Alfred. You're British. You say it once, and then you shut up about it because you already said it.
That's right. That's Tom King's dialogue. It's got to be, like, simple sentences, and you see them a lot.
Which is why I could not stand the Batman-Catwoman dialogue.
Oh, my God. I wanted Gordon. You're not Gordon. Yeah, no shit. And yet, let's get on with our recommendations for books that are coming out this week, and then wrap up the show.
Yay!
So my recommendation this week is Justice League of America Rebirth #1, written by Steve Orlando, with art by Ivan Rice. I don't know too much about this book, but I was told that it has Batman's Justice League team on it, which has a lot of characters like Killer Frost and Vixen and the Ray and all these different things, but the only person I care about on this team is Lobo. And not the New 52 Lobo. We're talking old school Lobo. The main man is going to be in this book. I'm a Lobo fan because he rides a, like, space bike, and he's just everything that you want from an 80s metal music video. So how can you not be on board for that? Especially if he's working with Batman, who, frankly, I like the fact that he respects him enough to be under him. That just says a lot about Batman right there, and what Lobo thinks of him. So you should pick up this book and see if it's going to be as cool as I know it's going to be.
Alright, so this week I am going to be recommending Green Valley #5, written by Max Landis with art by Giuseppe Camuncoli, which is funny because we just recently ripped Giuseppe Camuncoli a new one, but I gotta tell you, his work in Green Valley is totally different. Totally different inker, colorist on this. It looks great. It fits wonderfully with the book. The first issue of this seemed like kind of a straight up fantasy story, but trust me, this has gone crazy town banana pants. I'm really digging this. It almost has a Paper Girls sort of feel to it in a way, in the mixing of genres, except it leans more towards the fantasy, and this is a mini-series. So we only have it up until issue 9, so we're pretty much halfway through at this point. So I would recommend this. If you go back, grab the rest of them. It's a fun ride. Landis tells an amazing story. You totally love these characters, and you just can't wait to see what's coming next.
Obviously, I'm going to recommend Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows #4 from Jerry Conway and Ryan Stegman. Spider-Man, Mary Jane, their daughter Annie versus the Mole Man. I love this book, and if you want to send a message to Marvel that says, I like a married Spider-Man, and I like this kind of universe, sell that book. Buy it. Because nothing will say to Marvel that that's what you prefer if the alternate universe version of Peter Parker outsells the actual real version of Peter Parker. That will send the message that you want to see this more and more. That said, I'm also excited because it looks like, and this is not about this issue, but we're leading up to the point where I think they're going to fold in the X-Men 92 universe into the Renew Your Vows universe and kind of make the Renew Your Vows universe into the place where older fans really want to read Marvel. So all your favorite X-Men will be there, like Gambit and Rogue and Professor X, and no one hates each other, or any more than they probably already do. You know, that's how melodrama works. I really enjoy reading it, and there's just no reason not to buy it, so check it out.
I forgot to put my big takeaway.
Which was
that... Oh, from the book?
From the book. My biggest takeaway from the book is that we're getting a new Wildcats.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was
it.
In the back.
I looked in the back, I was like,
by Warren Ellis.
I was like, it's scripture, it's zealot and the void, and they're all there.
Yeah.
And a giant evangelion. Well, a human-sized evangelion.
It's cool. Yeah.
I want that.
You'll be our Wildcats person.
Wildcat is gonna be horrible. I know it.
No question.
Wildcat.
Thanks a lot for watching this episode of Off the Rack, everybody. We'll see you guys next week with a new episode. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
Bye, and keep on reading.